Hello, good morning everybody. Finally sitting down, having my coffee. After I've dropped my son to school, I've walked my dog, I've fed him. Today's Monday, not as bright as yesterday morning, but got the natural lights here, much better lighting than the one last night. Today is kind of a continuing the conversation I had yesterday about feelings and how people and relationship makes you feel. So to begin with, kind of a recap 2024. It was a year for me that I've made some notes here because I was reflecting on 2024 since the beginning of the month. And the 31st of December 2024, I started to write down and recap some of the things I've done and I've achieved 2024. So I didn't have this habit of giving words to my ear. So last year, it was a year of discovery. Of three words really: discovery, information, and our auto-analysis or self-analysis. Okay, because I've mentioned in my videos before that in 2017 I started doing personal development, and so obviously I wrote a goal, a plan and everything, and things about my personality, my behavior, my emotions. I wanted to improve. I don't like to use the word change, by the way. I like to use the word improvement. Okay, there's always room for improvement, and I think is a lot more positive. So if you think about 2017-2024 is 7 years of hard working on myself and discovery, because I've discovered a lot about the root of my emotions, the root why I behave a certain way, and mostly is due to my childhood, my upbringing. That's all ingrained there in my subconscious and my unconscious. Then obviously that gave me the time to think a lot and change things a lot around and work around it, not change, work around it. And that led to a lot of auto-analysis or self-analysis. One particular experience I want to share with you. The reason I said yesterday, how does people make you feel and how you deal with these feelings and emotions, is because a particular situation that happened. So I've met this person, which is a friend, is a female friend. Just we became colleagues and then became friends and start hanging out, socializing together. And we were talking about relationship. So we're talking about how is brutal out there for you're single and you're trying to meet people when you're trying to get into a relationship. I don't know if some of you has used online dating. I think online dating is extremely brutal. And I will not express an opinion about it here. But I seem to find it really difficult to meet people and to engage into a relationship. I haven't found anyone. I've been single for so long, which is fine. But I said, I'll put myself out there, let's try, and all of this. So I said, I don't know what, my question to that person was, I don't know what is wrong nowadays. This person then turn around to me and she says, do you want me to tell you the truth, or would you like me to tell you something you want to hear? Me being me, I tell you the truth. I am extremely transparent and honest, and I said, yes, I would like a truth answer, because what I'm trying to do is trying to understand what's going on. Then this person that this individual doesn't know me very well, but she said, I think the problem is that you are a very loud person. You're just too much sometimes. You're very loud. Men don't like loud women. Okay, look, I didn't say much, and I kind of absorbed it, and that has impacted so much. I kept thinking about it for about 2 months. 2 long months. Now, then at the end of the 2 months, I was feeling down. My behavior towards that person was not very nice. I was cold, I was withdrawn, I didn't want to really talk to that person, and our friendship kind of went down. We start having some conflicts and all of that, but I didn't tell the person, I didn't address to the person how she made me feel. The point I'm trying to make here is, I worked so hard on myself that I felt extremely confident about myself to start dating again, to put myself out there, you know, even someone that has always been afraid of criticism, to ask, you know, sometimes an opinion. But I didn't ask an opinion about me. I asked, you see the question? I said, you know, what's wrong nowadays with the dating scene? So it all got very personal, and I kept thinking about it, and I felt so bad. And our relationship is kind of, you know, it's not the same since then. So the point is, I worked so hard for 7 years, okay? And suddenly one comment that made these feelings, this emotion so negative, brought me back to the person I was before. So bitter, so angry, you know, so annoyed. And I didn't know how to deal with these feelings, these emotions at all. And it feels like, and then I start thinking, why did I let that comment affect me so much? And why did it affect me so much? So then I started to change. I started thinking, oh my God, I have to be quiet. I cannot be so loud. I cannot be so, you know, confident sometimes. But I don't know. But then at the end of the 2 months period, I said to myself, look, I am loud, but depending on the circumstances and the environment I am in. So I kind of adapt to my environment. I don't have to change that. I'm quite happy being loud. And the problem with the dating scene is not that I'm loud. I haven't found someone that will appreciate all of it. Kind of snapped out of it. And instead of thinking about me, I thought about that person. I was like, why did she say that? But when I start looking around me and around her behavior and how she is, how her life is, then I understood why she said that. I don't want to go too much into it, but she's also a very loud person. She's also has her problems and traumas. And I think when we start to understand ourselves, we understand other people. And then my behavior towards her, my attitude I made a positive behavior. You know, this is not me. I'm not here to treat people badly. I shouldn't be treating people badly. I shouldn't be talking to people like that. So if I wanted you to think about is, sometimes what people say to us can be very relevant, but if they don't know us, they don't know. They just sometimes, or most of the time, say something about you, but is a reflection of themselves. And I kind of understood that. So then I carry on in my path, you know, doing exactly the same thing that I was doing. And I have not changed at all. I still bubbly, I still loud, I still laugh loud, but obviously I adapt to my environment, as I said. So what I need you to be careful is how people make you feel. And if you've been working so hard on your self-improvement and your personal development, just be very, very careful that it does not affect you so badly that you go back to your old habits or let you feel down, because I felt really down, extremely down. Just don't do what I've done. For 2 months, dwelling on it, thinking about it, being so negative about it. I've made this video already so long. Let's just cut it there. So what I wanted to say is, please. We often focus so much on a negative criticism. All positive criticism are very, very welcome. Just keep focusing on what you're doing, and just try to channel those emotions, positively. Don't let it bring you down. People don't know you. People don't know me very closely. No. I can be loud, but it's not all the time, and that's not the problem. But then I kept thinking, why did it bother me? So there was something inside of me that hadn't, agreed with her a certain percentage, and I had to correct that. But that'll be for next video. I really hope you have a good day. It's Monday. Have a good week, and I'll see you soon.